Okay, so today we're making a friendship card and it's a tea bag holder. I think it's perfect for these times. And this is the little sentiment that's in it. It says, I wish we could sit down together and have a cup of tea, but since we can't, when you have this one, I hope you'll think of me. And then there's little tea bags in here. And then you can do, stamp something or just write your sentiment in there. And then this is the front. And I think I'll probably add some Wink of Stella or whatever I have here. That's a water brush, that won't work. Maybe I don't have anything here. I'll have to get Cindy on that.
What you need?
Alrighty, I'm going to show you how to make it. Alright, for the card base, it's a little different size. It's 9.5 by 4.5. And with the long side along the top, I'm going to score it at 4.5 and 5. Okay? Got a little mark there. And then you can just fold it on those score lines. Okay, so then you have this little channel, and that's where the tea bag insert will fit. All right, now for the tea bag insert. I made my card before I bought the tea bags. And it was a little narrow. So in the instructions, I'm giving you a 1/4 of an inch on each side. So the one I'm making today is not the same size as this one, but I'm going to call out those measurements that I put on here. So you cut the pink cardstock 6 by 6.5. So this part was the same. This part was too short. So 6 by 6.5, and then you score. Score with the short side at 1/2, and on the new size that you'll be making, it'll be 3 1/4. Okay, 3 1/4. All right. Then you're going to turn it on the long side, and you're going to score at 3 and 3.5. So that's the same. All right. So then you're just going to fold this over, fold on all the score lines. And then you can just add some tape here. I had already cut my paper and everything, so I thought, I'll just leave it. But for you, you guys can do it the other way. There we go. So now you're just going to fold this over to create the pockets. There's a pocket there and a pocket there. So I'm going to fold on this score line and fold on this score line. So it looks like that. So there is the channel right here, and that is going to match up with the one on our card. See that? Okay. So now I got all my pieces cut here. right, so on the front of my card, I am going to glue. I found this in one of my things. I thought that was pretty cute. Let's have a tea party. So I'm just gonna put that on the front. On the other one, I put a flower. Using the salutation paper, which was this one, like that. But I thought this was kind of cute, so I'm gonna use this one. This is from the Echo Park Girl Paper. And that's actually where the teacups are from too. So this mat is 4 1/4 square. So I'm just gonna put that on the front, like that. And then I'll have this one. And I'll just put that on the front. So this one I believe I trimmed down. Let me just see. My tea ruler has disappeared. I'll have to get a new one. So this is 4 by 4, so I didn't have to trim this down at all because the cards in this particular, the cards are usually 4 by 4 when they're square like that, okay? Alrighty, so now in the inside, before I put it all together, I am going to put on my teacups. I think it's a little easier to put them on now. So this is from the same line as that teacup on the front. I'm just gonna get my, there we go. So I changed the size on these for you in the instructions. So these, you're gonna cut these at 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. So cute. There we go. And we'll do this one. You can see it doesn't take very long to make. When you don't have to do stamping and coloring, it doesn't take as long. There we go. And then I may as well do my sides right here. So I put a pink mat on here because I thought that looked quite lovely with the sentiment. And where's my sentiment? I'll use this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut that in there. Okay, and then I have this one. And then I thought I'd put this over here just to match it up. Okay. So you can, I could actually put a white one there too, I guess. Okay, so now I'm just going to temporarily or just sort of fasten this on in the center of that channel like that. Okay. So now I'm going to take my 1/8 inch punch, and I guess I should measure. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am going, this is 1 inch. 1 inch, pretty good, eh? Alright, so I'm gonna put a hole at 1.5 inches there and 1.5 inches there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna punch a hole there. So I'm going through all of the layers. There we go. And then I have some ribbon. Now this is just 1/8 inch ribbon, satin ribbon. So I'm just gonna put it through there. And when you tack this centerpiece down, make sure you don't put any glue where you're going to be punching the hole. It's harder to punch through it when you've got adhesive under it. It's twisted. And then I'm just going to tie a bow. Just a minute. Wonder if I've got my tweezers here. Just a sec. If you have the two-way tweezers, I guess they're at home. But if you have, are there those two-way tweezers back there? You know,
You
the
mean ones that are reversed?
yeah, reverse tweezers.
What do you mean back there? In the drawer?
In the where my silhouette stuff is. I just want to show them what you can do. But maybe they're at home.
No, there's a pair there.
So if you've got these reverse tweezers, you can just slip them in there and it holds it. See that? And then you can just tie your bow. I'm all fingers. All thumbs, I guess you say, don't you? And then you just take those off. There you go. I think that's a Jennifer McGuire trick. Or is that a Cindy trick? I don't know.
No, I think Jennifer.
All right, get my good scissors out here and give a little snip at the ends. Trim those off. And there's my card. So I have some tea bags here. So yours, when you make it, you won't have to fold this over because I've given you ample space for your tea bag. But as I said, I had already cut the mats and everything, so there we go. How cute is that? And I think I'm gonna cut a piece of cardstock over here. So I think it would look nicer. So that is 3 3/4. Thank you. So I'll just And then that just evens it out. Okay, that looks better. So let's have a tea party, and your sentiment is here. Put that down a bit. And then I can write something over here. Love it. Very cute. So I've done instructions. So if you're on the master list, I'll send these out, and they're revised. And then, oh, I did put a white piece there. There you go. And then if you want to be on the master list, you can send me, message me your email. Or if you just want these instructions, you can ask for those also. All right.